I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
I shan't let them harm you.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Do not test me. Not all can be done.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
What's this? We're trapped. Seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Shall we take an ox cart? If our destination lies along its route, we could shorten our journey by making a stopover. I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Goblin!
That's it. I've had enough.
That's
Look, Master! Goblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
If you are in need, I must serve.
This can't be happening. I must earn the people's faith.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right? Into the...
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Ramon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Mayhap I'll seek out a town I've yet to visit.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There...
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
But not at the expense of my duty. Now here's a welcome sight.
I shall be on top form. I can feel it. There's armors.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Whatever am I to do?
Go on, have a look.
Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence.
Fair travels, Arisen.
An unexpected reunion, but a...
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession. To craft. You can count on me to watch over your hours of repose. I will endeavor to...
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall...
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'll use this chance to commit myself fully to
Let
the
us work together to honor the Arisen.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy... I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week with no one... Fear not! I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply... Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see.
Oh, could use a rest.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here? Many thanks, friend.
I'm all for camping, but solid walls are a joy that can't be beat. And hours for a full week at no charge. What a steal. There are worse things than...
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever.
With me by your side, your days of disturbed sleep are at it.
Not sure how much longer I can hold out.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
I've just
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late, and more ferocious. One found its way inside the common quarter just the other night. Much blood was spilled before the thing was cold. Not much going on. What should I get up to today?
I'm not sure what to do.
What to make of this?
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares all. I hope the weather holds.
Or to head home. Or I get an earful.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed if your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to... The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. What say you? I thank you, your majesty. The first is Trevo Mine. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last...
'Tis our duty to bring the beast...
There is much we ought to tend to. You will need to infiltrate... I have attempted to do that. Would that I could undertake that. What say you, your majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's... There is much we ought to tend to. If we... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but... I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldor amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit, and many a time as the magistrate. Our laws dictate that, your majesty. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor... What say you? Might you be willing to aid me? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeon. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in...
Pray, follow me.
what to...
'Tis this way.
Nothing more pathetic than begging for your life.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest. The hours seem to fly
It's been a hard day.
I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Everyone busy with their own affairs, I see. Seems like fewer worries.
The monster's really scary. I've never seen one. I have to try to enjoy life where and when I can. Something good will come up today, but I just love it.
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
At your leisure.
Another day, another adventure.
Tis a view that begs to be painted, yon shore in particular.
What sort of place might it be, I wonder?
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
That wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the village would be...
What to do? What's this all about?
More than my life's worth it.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
On my way! Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you? I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
As you wish, I shall return directly. Yeah. You'll not live to regret this. Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
Is there no way to reach it?
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble it. Along.
Trade, be cautious. This foe has an alarming fondness for those who see this.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Shame I've no advantage against this boat. Are we all in the same boat?
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for Harv Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. Would you mind coming over here?
Oh! You've come to a small force ventured inside. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Here we are.
A breeze much like this one blew that fateful day.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find it.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I am in your debt.
Are you all right? Perhaps you should rest a moment.
Prepare yourself!
One of us has been poisoned!
Ensure your next attack is no less potent. I cannot fault your power.
Glad to be of service.
Arisen! Are you alright?
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any.
If latter cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
'Tis easily done. A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.